What about you? You got a story?
Like what kind of story?
I mean,
I got tons of stories.
well, you got tattoos, Inglewood. You must have grown up somewhere. We're only going to be here for 9 minutes. We're going to wait on your friend. You might as well tell me something.
Let's see. Story.
You grew up in Inglewood, what?
I grew up in, Hawthorne.
Hawthorne.
It's right next, it's like
Must be a tough area.
No, it's actually a little better than Inglewood, but Inglewood's pretty rough.
Yeah. I can't relate because I'm not from Cali. I'm from Puerto Rico.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been living here for 3 years, so I was just wondering.
Puerto Rico could be rough, right? At some point.
Yeah, it could be right in some place, but I grew up in the more safe part of the area. But,
so the nicest, the middle class or high class?
Middle class.
Middle class.
But what about you? Did you get put into gang life at an early age?
Yes.
Or why?
Actually, it wasn't even really an early age. It was always around me, and I guess you find yourself with like your best friends, and you just like we all made a decision to do like have each other's back and stuff, which was like the worst mistake of my life actually. Because
why?
I don't think I have a single friend actually.
That you backed up?
Yeah.
Got into fights for?
They're all dead or in prison doing life. I have 5 kids now. And
how old are you?
I'm 36.
36. You got 5 kids.
Yes, and I have my high school diploma. I've flipped my life around and stuff, but it just, I don't know, I fell into the wrong.
5 kids from the same guy?
No.
How many?
I have 4 babies' dads. And
4 babies' dads.
They're all doing life.
They're all doing life?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Now that's interesting.
Yeah, they're all doing life for murder. It sucks.
Did you witness anything of them? Or is it
No.
something that they just kind of did, behind your back, or you always knew?
No, I was, once I was, the first one I was pregnant, and I went to juvenile hall. I was like 17 and pregnant. So I got arrested for being a runaway or whatever. I don't know. Oh, there she is. I'll tell you right now. Hey. Right here. Okay. So yeah, I got arrested.
And your vouchers in my purse. Hello.
Hello.
Beautiful, beautiful. I got your bottle, and then I got some razors, and they were both 1101. 1101. I was like, how funny. How much do you like you with 1101, man? Thank goodness. Thank you for the ride, my dear.
Do you have any crazy stories about like things that were like? Well, you've had it pretty tough, because he does this like thing on what is it?
It's a podcast.
Oh.
And because I asked him what's the craziest thing he's ever been through, and he's been through some crazy stuff, but it's a reverse thing now. So he puts the stories on his.
Oh shoot! I don't know if I've ever been in really like crazy.
It's all anonymous, anyways. Yeah.
I mean, I've been in some hectic
stuff that he probably hasn't been through.
situations, like my son's dad dying, falling from a window of a hotel out of my hand, and
Out of your hand?
well, because I was trying to help him back in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, was
and
he
if we
trying to
would have
commit
just
suicide?
no, he wasn't.
So how did he fall?
He was being stupid.
Like
Being
high?
young and stupid. You could say. I mean, we were pretty high. We were up there on a LSD business trip and smoking crack, but that wasn't a usual thing, this was like 20 years ago.
Wow.
But yeah, we were there about like a $10,000.
So you actually witnessed your baby's dad die?
I did not actually witness his death because I did not see him. It was 4:00 in the morning, and I thank God. And when I did look down, yeah, but I did not see any of the actual. Thank God. I don't think I was meant to see that.
Yeah.
When I looked down, all I could see that he was.
Done.
It looked like he was sleeping. He was in the position where he sleeps.
How high was it?
We were on the 5th floor at the O'Farrell in San Francisco.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he didn't turn into splat.
Well, from what they said, I think he did. His head, I think so. But I thank God I did not see that. It's heavy duty. Like he told me within the year that he died, we had taken some ecstasy. It was sassafras, so it was all natural. It was the licorice root, so it smells and tastes like black licorice, and it's really bomb. But we had gotten we had done that one night, and then on the way home the next day, I was still all smiles and shit. This was 20 years ago, mind you. But and he looked at me and he told me, and he was only 23 when he died, but I could see him with me now. You know, like he was very old soul type of person. He was like my psychedelic warrior. He was my king. You know, I was his queen, and I was treated as such. You know. Yeah. And oh, I got goosebumps on the right side. I never know why. It's only in certain spots. But he told me on this trip home, on the ride home the next day after doing that sassafras, he was like, when I die, and he wasn't being morbid about it at all. He was just like, him and one of his best friends used to shake hands, like, I'm gonna die first when I'm 25, before I'm 25, and the other one, no, it's gonna be me, and I would just always fucking smack their hands and say, shut the fuck up, you guys, you know? Yeah. And so like one day we're driving home and he's like, yeah, when I die, Michelle, he goes, it's not gonna be a car accident, it's not gonna be drugs, it's gonna be something that when you tell people, they're not gonna believe you. For one, how did he know I was gonna be with him? Because most of the time he was gone out of town. He was always up north doing his deal, you know, always like, fuck, when I got pregnant, when I found out he was like lost in the mountains in Trinity, way up north, you know, and I couldn't find him for about a month to tell him, you know. But that's just how it was. I maybe seen him maybe 6 months out of the year, scattered. Yeah. And that worked great for us, you know, because I was like my 18th birthday, I got pregnant, and I got a hotel because he was coming back home.
I once had sex with a girl that my baby's dad had a baby with after we got together.
Was that the kind of crazy you're talking about?
Well, that's probably a little bit more interesting.
Oh, I got
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm
just joking. But no, seriously, that's what I had to. It was like, I don't know, maybe girls go through this, but when you're with somebody and they cheat on you and they have a baby with somebody else on accident or you know, or whatever it is. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, a girl wants to know why or what it was or whatever. So I put myself out, like, you know, and I had sex with her in front of my baby's dad just to know what it was.
Have you heard that song, I Have a Girl Crush?
And I got over it and it didn't even bother me anymore after that.
Wait. Go back and say that again. You had sex with the girl
that my baby's dad cheated on me with, which was my boyfriend. The one that you were on the phone with?
Right.
He's my last baby's dad, the only one that's not doing life. He's actually a good guy. Okay. But he did, it was like we've had our ups and downs, but he cheated on me with a female who's from where I'm from, like, you know, and was a friend of mine. Like, all the guys always liked her anyways, and it was just like, so it was like, every time they lied about it, like, they always lied. Like, when I knew something was going on, it was just a lie. And so finally it came out, like, oh, well, she's pregnant or whatever. I thought you guys weren't sleeping together, like, you know. And I went through so much, like trying to stop it from happening. And then finally, you know what, I gave up on that. And it was like, the only way you're gonna win in these cases is just by diving in. It's just like, why the fuck excuse my language, but why didn't you guys invite me?
Thank you.
If this shit wasn't a secret, then maybe it would have been a little bit less drama, more fun, like, you know. So me and her just, like, we were drinking one day. She picked me and him up, and it was just like a random thing, like, you know. And
so it was a threesome then.
Well, it could have been, but he kind of like, excuse my language again, but he kind of bitched out. Like,
he bitched out?
Yes, he did.
After he fucked her so many times, got her pregnant?
He couldn't do it. Like,
what do you mean he couldn't do it? You fucking kidding me?
They get tripped out that the girls are like,
well, we weren't paying attention to him anymore like that. It was
okay, look.
And then it wasn't the only time or the last time. Like, we did it again a couple more times, like, without him. It didn't matter. So it was like, I cheated on him basically with her a couple times.
So then you pulled some that's the most gangster shit I've ever seen a girl do.
Why are you gonna leave like that? That's just out. Like, nigga, that's some bitch.
Whoa. Okay, so this guy cheated on guy cheated on you with a girl, and you said, fuck it, I'm gonna fuck her too.
I'll show you what kind of girl she is, like, because I guarantee you I'm gonna bone her, like,
yeah.
And he was like, whatever, like, you don't believe me, watch. One day you'll see. And so, and it's because she would probably bone anybody, but, like, she wasn't ugly either. And I had to, like, feel it out and get into there, like, get in it. I had to, like, taste it, whatever the fuck. I just wanted to know. I don't care. I just had to go there, like, and so once it was all out in the open, there was nothing to hide anymore. It was like, why the fuck didn't you guys tell me? Why you guys gotta lie like that? Like, I'm a fucking idiot. No. I know what was going on, and now I've had it, and so, like,
so we're all good. Yeah, totally.
Are you bi, or you just, like, you were just curious?
Well, I wasn't curious. I could be bi, I guess. Like, I like girls sometimes, most of the time. I like girls more than guys sometimes.
Yeah.
It just depends. Like, sometimes they could be a little psycho. You know, like violent, psycho, and that drama stuff. I just like having a good time.
And you're still with this dude after this whole
course.
debacle happened.
Yep.
What do you think is it that keeps it together?
Because we don't keep it secrets anymore. Like, so it's like,
Wow.
like sometimes, you know, if you
So
like
you
the
accepted,
girl,
decide that I'm just gonna cheat. You're gonna do your thing, but
it's no
please
cheating
tell
no
me.
more. It's not a cheating.
It's not cheating.
If I know, no.
Exactly. Okay, so you're saying it's not cheating because
I'm
he
aware
tells
of
you.
it.
There we go.
If you keep it a secret, then that's out.
That's
like,
where.
And you're
If I
actually.
wanna know and I
you
ask-
already know, and it's like,
Yeah,
why
well, if I'm
fucking
asking
lie to
you
me?
and you're doing it, then why
Yeah.
lie? Like,
Yeah.
just tell me the truth.
Yeah.
I'm past that. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
36 years old. I don't have.
I can
do
deal
not
with
have
the
time.
truth a lot better
So
than
if I catch him in a lie, I guarantee you, I'll probably walk out the door and still take that bitch too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dude.
Like, what do you care if I'm fucking her or not?
yeah.
Like, you know?
How come you can and I can't?
I'll take all of his bitches.
Yeah.
Whatever, like, you know?
That's fucking.
Oh shit!
That's
some
true, dude.
That's some
I
gangsta
feel
shit.
like
I should have got it on video.
Probably.
Like, this is what you do when your man is cheating. You just
Yeah.
simply get yourself involved.
Yeah.
And
Well, like I
and
told,
consider
like
it
Earl
an
always tells me.
experience. And I liked it.
Earl always
actually. It
tells
was
me,
pretty
if
cool.
I cheat on you, you'll
I
be
felt
there.
good about myself after that.
Yeah.
I was like, now we're
Oh
even
my
then.
god.